Hey, how's it going, metalheads? Welcome back for another video, and happy Father's Day to those of you who are doing the whole dad thing like myself. Before we jump into the topic of today's video, I definitely want to explain to you what exactly it is you just saw. This little red box here is the Focusrite Scarlett 6i6 audio interface, and it takes an analog signal like my voice and converts it into a digital signal, which then feeds into a PC via USB port and then is captured by OBS or any audio workstation that you're using. And the benefits of an audio interface are, one, you're going to achieve better quality recording than that, say, of a USB microphone. And I'm not knocking anyone that uses a USB microphone, they do get the job done. However, the reality of it is that a high quality XLR microphone cannot be beat. Also, an interface is going to take quite a bit of a load off of the PC's onboard sound card. And side note, if anyone is interested, my Scarlett is the first generation Scarlett 6i6. I don't even think they make the 6i6 anymore, and I'm basing that from the lack of it being on the Focusrite official website. But there are some out there. They are used, of course, so I will have a link to that in the description below. And it is a beautiful piece of hardware to own for streamers and broadcasters. So why is it important to know about an interface in relation to the Xbox? And why was I hopelessly slamming these things together? Well, last year or 2 years ago, I think it was 2, when I bought my Xbox One S, I tried to run my Scarlett into a USB port on the Xbox, thinking that I'd be able to use my XLR microphone for in-game chat and to have in-game audio running from the Scarlett out to my KRK Rocket 5s, which you see behind me, those speakers with yellow cones. And I plugged the interface in, none of that happened. Not even a notification that there was a change of devices, or even a sound to signify that, hey, a device that I cannot read has been plugged in. It was just absolute silence, which left me kind of confused and frustrated, because as far as I understand, the Xbox is basically a proprietary PC. It's very similar in functionality, aside from the major difference in the GUI, or graphical user interface, but a console is a little bit more limited on processing instructions. But from what I can tell, the only thing that is missing from the Xbox to run an audio interface is driver support. And I tried very hard to find anything as far as apps and software from Microsoft that will allow you to run an audio interface, and there was nothing. And this brings me to why I'm concerned about the Xbox Series X being released later this year. I want to know if using an interface will be possible alongside more versatility with USB devices, similar to PC's behavior. And I know it's still pretty early before the release, but we haven't gotten very many specifics on the Series X itself as far as software functionality. Now, I'm well aware that you can still use an audio interface with the current Xbox, which happens by running cables into the Scarlett or whatever interface you're using from the auxiliary port of the Xbox controller, but you still have to have the interface plugged into a USB port of a PC. And I'm looking at this situation from the point of view of someone who doesn't have the know-how to build a PC themselves, or the budget to have one pre-built for them, or maybe they just aren't that serious about gaming to drop an investment of a couple $1,000s or $600 on a PC or laptop to use alongside their Xbox just to capture their voice and webcam and gameplay. So are you noticing the redundancy here? Just in case you don't see it, let's say I'm not a serious gamer, so I have an Xbox because it's less expensive, but I just bought an $800 PC to handle streams, gameplay, footage, webcam, and audio only, or I want to upload it to YouTube later. Then wait, why do I need the Xbox? In this case, that PC I have for capturing is perfectly capable of doing so and running my interface to use my mic and running my game simultaneously, given that I have a dual monitor setup. So the Xbox is essentially useless. There are loads of starter kits out there that come with a decent XLR microphone, an interface, and a microphone stand for $50 and up. Why not let people save money using one of these, if not for any other reason than to be able to communicate with their friends in game chat? And the monitor situation for capturing Xbox gameplay to OBS is another thing that blows my mind. In order to have gameplay footage being captured from the Xbox to OBS, and we're excluding the use of a capture card because they are outrageously expensive right now due to the pandemic, you again have to have a PC, but you have to have 3 monitors to make it work. One for your gameplay display that you're looking at in front of you, one for the Xbox companion app to broadcast to, and it has to be full screen, otherwise OBS doesn't read it, and one for OBS itself. What? So all I can say at this point is that I really hope that Microsoft and the developers that are on the Series X have really paid attention to these small little details, because it's these types of things that are really going to set it apart from, say, the PS5 and other consoles out there. And if they really want it to be the flagship console that they expect it to be, then the answer lies within making it the one-stop powerhouse for streaming, capturing, and broadcasting. The Series X in this day and age is not only competing against the PS5 and other consoles, like I said, but also against PC gaming, which a lot of people that I know are starting to turn to. And even most of your big streamers that you probably watch on YouTube or Twitch, they are using PCs, if not one, then 2, with a mixer or an audio interface and an XLR microphone. And I just feel like it should be possible for anyone at any level to be able to achieve that type of quality. And having said that, my rant is officially over. If you're a new viewer, first off, thank you for stopping in. And also go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to stay in the loop. If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, till next time. I'm out of here, dude.